Yes, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the program this morning. Yes, this is Bystanders at the Newsstands. I am Christian Chuku. We are here, right here to get people talking on the reports that we have on the newspaper headlines this morning. I am currently at Abiodijagun Street, and this is the place that we are going to be looking at, the national dailies. With me, I have the Nation newspaper, the Nation with me. I also have the Nigerian Tribune, the Nation and the Nigerian Tribune. Let's start with the Nigerian Tribune. This morning, we are looking at Buhari seeks Senate approval of to pay $566 million, 98 million pounds, 226 billion naira judgment debt. Just a few days ago, Buhari is seeking the approval to pay an amount $566 million, 98 million pounds, 226 billion dollars judgment debt, and he's asking the Senate to approve that payment. Okay, we have Gbajabiamila Wase trade words at plenary. Why we settled for Christian as Senate president. That's Shetima. Oyo governor gets a sole authority to give chief beaded crowns as Assembly passes Chief's amendment bill into law. We have CBN raises interest to 18.5%. I don't know if that is good for the business and loan community. Office of Minister of State, constitutional aberration. That is Keyamo. Few days to Buhari's exit, he has appointed a Minister of State. Keyamo is reacting and saying that it is an aberration of the constitution for Buhari to appoint a Minister of State few days to his exit. Nigeria airplane to arrive Friday. Sirika, Nigeria airplane to arrive Friday. Everybody is tidying up and making sure that they do one or two things before they leave. We have had 8 years and nothing has come out of that 8 years. But we are going to have our Nigeria airplane arriving by Friday. Let's look at that report here. This morning, don't accede to President's fresh loan request. Affair tells National Assembly. Don't accede to President's fresh loan request. Affair tells National Assembly. We have the Nation newspaper this morning. Buhari says, I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure. I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure. Military top brass sends off Commander-in-Chief. President charges armed forces to do more on security. And we have above the masthead, Buhari seeks nod to pay $556 million, 98.5 million pounds, 226 billion naira judgment debt. Shetima says, why we picked Akpabio. And we're having other reports this morning. I have a Mazirab. Good morning, Mazirab.
Yeah, I'm Mazirab. And Yandeba is Mr. Matthew.
Yes.
I'm
He's the General Secretary of Enyendeba.
So, good morning, everybody. We are greeting you guys, our viewers. You are wonderful people. You are the reason why we come every morning, to tell you what's up in Nigeria. The airplane or fleet that arrives Monday,
Friday.
Friday. I don't know why and I don't know how, because I know that what Nigerians needed now is number one, food. You understand? Food should be the cheapest thing in Nigeria. Why? We are Africa. Our climate is here. It's a natural thing. Our land is fertile. I don't know the reason why food has become a luxurious thing in Nigeria. Anybody that is eating food, drinking tea every morning,
somebody say it's because of rising population.
Because of the rising population. Rising population is not. Ask me why. Right. I am well endowed with history. You know what? China is getting to 3 billion, if not over 3 billion today. So the guy that is saying is because of rising population, I think his knowledge is limited. Yes. China is getting to 3 billion. Today, let me tell you, my brother lives in China. My friend lives in China. He told me, and I saw it too, a fish in China is not up to all these big fish. It's not up to, let's say, $2. You will eat and remain. I don't know what I understand. Our population, we are not even more populated than UK.
UK.
Yes.
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom should come to 250.
Or United States.
United States of America is more than that, more than Nigeria. Thank you, 600 and something million.
And Nigeria is more than UK.
Nigeria might be more than UK. No.
Nigeria is population.
See, let me tell you about UK. No,
okay, Britain.
Thank you. Okay, let me tell you, Christian. You have Ireland, two, northern and the other one that is Belfast, and the other one that is. Thank you.
You have Scotland.
You have Scotland again. You have Irish. I know. Ireland.
You have Wales.
You have Wales. Thank you. You have something like Isle of Man or something like that. See, let me tell you. Okay, they are United Kingdom. They are more populated than us. This mount where will they make? Pakistan pass us. Brazil, they are more populated than us. The most populous black country. That's who we have. Many blacks men are here. Does not mean that we are anything to go by when you talk about world population today. Nigeria is not many. See how rice has turned to gold in Nigeria. And the air fleet, presidential fleet or whatever they call it, arrives Friday.
Will arrive this Friday.
This Friday, Abi. That is not what common man is needed now. That's where my argument is coming from. What we needed is what? Food. I've finished emphasis on food. Now my emphasis now is on security. Security, Nigerians are dying. Those people that are dying in the north, those people that are dying in the southwest, mid-belt, they are human beings like you. They needed security over there. And when Buhari came in 2015, he promised us that it's a question of 6 days. Insecurity in Nigeria will be a thing. Today, to how many years now? If not up to 12 years. Because Boko Haram. See, let me tell you. So they sprang up during Yaradua regime. So if you calculate 2007 to date, we found out that there is up to 16 years now.
16 years, yeah.
Yes.
16 years, yes.
That is insecurity. I'm telling you. This Buhari, the whole promises Buhari made to us, all has turned to nonsense, nonsense, zero. That's why some persons that are agitating that this Buhari is not the real Buhari, I'm telling you that such persons are 199% correct. The same Buhari is not telling us this is the reason why he could not fulfill all his political promises. We have political promises in Nigeria. We have emotional promises. We have natural promises. There are many types of promises now in Nigeria. Political promise, someone will just promise you, vote for me, I will electrify everywhere in Nigeria. Later, the person will now turn back to tell you those promises are political promises. Please, it is imperative for us to know now that what is number 2 is security, Christian. And imperative to know now that what every Nigerian should do or pray is that APC government should go. They're supposed to be roaded. What? Into Atlantic Ocean.
The APC government.
Yes, APC government, because they are liars. They are liars. APC government, they are liars. They have failed Nigeria. People are dying. Nobody cares. What they know is dribbling, manipulating, telling all manner of lies to Nigerians. We are not hoping on this government, this party anymore, because nothing good has ever come out from this government.
You have few days to the inauguration.
Few days to inauguration, not inauguration. You have inauguration, INAU, and so on and so forth. You have inauguration, MPU, Mpo. Mpo in Igbo land is what? General, let's say, indiscipline, corruption, embezzlement, committing offense with impunity, nobody to punish you. This is subversion because it's going to what? To subvert this administration I'm talking about, this newly one, is full of what? Dangerous subversives. I mean the elites within the APC party. All of them are dangerous subversives. They are there to subvert injustice, to subvert justice. They are there to stop court order, to stop, that is to disobey the judiciary. They are there to rubber stamp the legislatives. They are there to buy and occupy all our lands in the southeast. They are there to cause trouble. They are there to let blood of innocent Nigerians. The American government I know is either under Democrats or Republicans, and they are doing well. When Republican is there, if they do no sense, America will pick Democrats, and we are not going to see lies like this that is going on in Nigeria. They will vote you out as a Democrat. You should go, and you must go. They will vote you out. They will vote you out as a Republican, and you what? You must go. Go. You must back out of White House because nobody is the owner of that place. White House belongs to Americans. American regime, anyone that comes in and goes belongs to Americans. I listen to me. So there's nothing like somebody sitting on the power, position of power, as if Nigeria is his own. No tribe in America, no race, nothing. Anybody could be a president there, provided you can deliver. If you can deliver standard of good living, if you can deliver industrialization in the USA, they are going to vote you. If you are sure that you are going to employ over how many people into IT, make money for the youth in America, they are there for you for good. Nigeria is where you see usurpers, vultures, dead human beings, promising you heaven and earth. And after that era, they will target political promises. And listen to me. Nigeria is where you see some regions, they have sit on the power for years, and excluding some regions, acting as if you have classification of things. This classification of things in Nigeria: first class, second class, See, let me tell you, I'm an Igbo man. I'm not the last class in Nigeria. All of us, the harder you work, the harder you make it with the support of what? Prayer. And if God is on your side, sky could not even be your limit. Everybody is equal in Nigeria, but they're just trying to tell us that Igbo man is a slave. Let me tell you, Christian, if Obi fails to be there, Nigeria will fail to exist. No. Is this not the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is agitating? It's not this reason why they are agitating for Biafra. And Igbo man has won an election and somebody stood on the power.
Let the court decide.
The trouble they are looking for, I think this is the time around to sit down.
Let the court decide. Let the court decide. Let the court decide.
Court decision is not obeyed here.
That is where everybody is now.
Wait, they have bought Nigerian courts, and if court fails to give Obi, to give Nigerian youths, I am not supporting Obi as an Igbo man. I support him as a Nigerian. Obi did not win the election based on the fact that he's an Igbo man. It's based on the competence, what his previous record, indicates. That's why the whole Nigerians voted Obi. So let me tell you, Christian.
Okay, let's look at Buhari. Say, I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure.
Last-minute pressure is on Buhari because Buhari performed like Onyoshi. Do you know why? Why is he putting pressure on? Why is he so much in a haste to go? It should be there. Hand over to the so-called whatever, person that, presumably the winner, or president-elect. Take him around, show him the whole places in Aso Rock. I didn't understand. Rally with him, do everything to make sure that he's gonna be, well or okay with the incoming or what they are calling successor. I think you understand. So why is he in a haste? In a haste? Do you know the meaning of a haste? Anytime is an Igbo adage, is an Igbo proverb. Anytime chickens, avians, anytime they foul the air, you know what? They will grow wing and run. He is running because he knows that the Nigerian land is against him. He is running because he knows that he has committed many abominable acts against Nigeria. Committed against Nigeria, the Igbo, the Yoruba, the outside indigenous there. They are dying on daily basis. because they welcome their strangers, their friends, on the basis of religion. That's why Hausa is suffering today. Nigeria did not exist or does not exist based on one love and faith. I place to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful and loyal and honest. That is not the foundation we are talking about. The foundation of this country is on darkness. That's not what we are saying. The people that have bought over Nigeria are the Senegalese, the Malians, the Nigerians, the Chadians. The Sahel countries, they use their money and bought over Nigeria. You see a Nigerian president telling you that he's in a haste, that he's going to run to Niger, and nobody is saying anything about it. Is that what you call a country?
Okay.
We are Niger area. Niger is for Niger. Yes. So what happens is that when it's not working anymore, that which will be here as a country, dissolve it. The solution is the answer.
Okay, thank you very much.
We are supposed to be apart from each other. It's not working. See, let me tell you, everybody has blood. There is blood in their veins. There are blood running in our veins too. Nigeria is not working. Let everybody go his way.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Listen, this is why I'm saying that. The right person that was the winner of 2023 presidential election in Nigeria, they should allow him to rule Nigeria. We are tired of thieves. Let me ask you a quick question, please. After asking you this question, I will go. If an armed robber, they are handing over May 9, 29th. If an armed robber, after inauguration of 29, an armed robber happens to raid at First Bank, Acme Road. They raided that bank, and those armed robbers were arrested. Let me give you the
You never experienced something.
first. Who is to go to court with those armed robbers? If you go to court, what are you going to tell the whole world that those armed robbers did? Okay? Anybody has his rights, has criminal intention. If this government starts being now, let me tell you, nobody should punish any criminal in Nigeria because it's a government, it's a criminalized government, it's a monetized government that has monetized everything. The government that is based on robbery. I don't think it cannot go well with Nigeria.
You need to be doing your work as a secretary.
You are the chairman of Yendeba.
I'm not calling Yendeba.
You are the chairman of Yendeba.
There is so much tension. We have few days to the inauguration, and expectations are still high that there will be justice. Can you just throw more light on that?
I've told you that this is not the first time you'll be asking.
I just want to know in this circumstance.
I've told you repeatedly that I have no confidence in Nigerian judicial process. So I don't know what different you want to hear from me. I don't have confidence.
They have not given judgments.
I have not confidence in the ability of the judiciary.
You have seen some things.
To give fair judgment. I don't have confidence in. I don't believe in the judicial system. So all people have been agitated with cases in court. I'm not interested in any case in court. So I don't have confidence in Nigerian judiciary. That's the truth.
Okay, let's move on. I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure. That is Buhari.
That is his business. Because for a man who have failed in so many fronts, and even as we speak, he have borrowed up to the last minute. Say he's battling to cope with last-minute pressure. I think he should know the right thing to do. Conscience is a natural judge. So if you know the area of pressure that is against good intention or interest of the public, you should guard against it.
Let's move on. Buhari seeks nod to pay $556 million, £98.5 million, 226 billion naira judgment debt.
The argument is government is a continuity. Even the government is indebted and there are some litigations that have compelled federal government to pay. I think the outgoing government should understand that government is a continuity. You should allow another government to come in, evaluate the situation, and know whether to pay or not. So I don't see the rush in paying when you know that government is not ending today. And the government that is coming on board is the same party. So I don't know the rush.
Okay, we have Bajabiamila Wase trade wars at plenary. I think this House of Rep issue is getting.
It's a clash of interests. Don't forget that Wase and Bajabiamila had worked closely since the last 4 years as the speaker and deputy speaker, and it's understandable that Bajabiamila is the one that nominated Abbas Tajudeen or so, who is now APC nominee, and Wase is interested in that position. So it's a clash of interest. It's not unexpected. So for me, I think National Assembly as a distinct institution should be allowed to do their things in their own way. Because by the time you muzzle them, you impose leadership on the two chambers of National Assembly, it becomes an appendage of the executive, and they will become a two-step bulldog. All the check and balance that ought to come from National Assembly will be eroded. So for me, I think the House of Rep members elect and senators elect should resist every pressure from any quarter to impose leadership on them, so that we can have a system, a democracy where the executive can be called to question, where they will check and balance.
Okay, Nigeria airplane to arrive Friday. That is Minister of Aviation.
Okay, the one they want to use to.
Yeah.
I don't know what they mean by that, because they have told us, is it 7 years ago, 6 years ago, that they were to float Nigeria Air. I don't know what have delayed it this much, and until I see it become a reality, I don't think there is much I can say about it, because this is not the first time we are getting such promise. So for me, I think we should allow them to start it, and we'll do appraisal.
Okay, CBN raises interest rates to 18.5%.
It is within their power to do that, but I think the economy is not in the best shape. However I look at it, in their own approach, I think they have been able to manage the economy to the extent that, in spite of all the problems of the world vis-a-vis economic crisis occasioned by the crisis between Ukraine and Russia, especially in African countries, I think the economy is not in the best shape, but I think they have tried their best.
But let's talk about Buhari not dissolving the Federal Executive Council and having his minister till the end of his tenure.
I don't think that is an issue. I don't think that is an issue. His tenure ends on the 29th of May. And on or before that day, he remains the president, and those ministers remain ministers substantially. So I don't see what you want to. I don't know what you want to achieve by asking.
I don't know what you mean by what I want to achieve.
No, I don't know what you want to achieve, because by my understanding,
there might be diverse views on that. I want to get your view on it.
My view is that he is the president until 29th of May, and those ministers reserve the privilege of being minister if he so deemed on or before that day. So I don't know what you want to achieve by asking me whether.
Today, President-elect Tinubu and Shettima will be conferred on GCFR and GCON.
That is one of the processes involved in the before the swearing-in. I don't think there's anything to comment about that. It is one of the due process.
The election so far has further divided Nigerians, and it's causing bitterness. I don't know. What do you think the next government can do to dissolve all these?
The only way you can address it is to do what this outgoing government refuses to do, and that is giving everybody a sense of belonging, carrying everybody along. Don't forget that before now, even up to now, there is apprehension about Muslim tickets, and the constitution frowns at it when they talk about federal character. So to that extent, it is reasonable to say, okay, the other faiths, which is the Christian, have the other arm of government, which is Senate. But if you do it and allow Muslims to have it as well, you are going to aggravate the already tense situation.
Okay, thank you very much. Our General Secretary,
You are the chairman of
Nyendebia. I have Mazi Chikoze. Good morning, Mazi Chikoze.
Yeah, good morning, Christian, and the viewers have got it.
Okay, but Buhari says I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure.
Okay, it's battling. There is nothing new under the heavens, and It's a clear, of course, lesson for him that nothing lasts forever. There is a time to be born and there is a time to die. So it's just seasons and time. Uh, he has been, of course, enjoying the glamour for the past 7.5 years, or roughly 8 years. So, and it's time to show him the exit door, and that is life. I hope he will learn from that and possibly might have an opportunity to have a reminiscence of his antecedents so far.
Okay. Some persons are calling on the president to hand over to a person that is supported by the constitution.
Well, as be that as it may, I'm not interested in whatever that is going on as far as this election is concerned. And I won't be discussing such from henceforth, except an area of interest. So whatever happens is not my business. My business is borders on humanity.
And let's talk
And
about humanity.
when humanity is brought to fore, it will clearly show you that Nigeria is such an inhabitable space that, of course, endangers the species of humans who find themselves within this space. So that is where my interest lies as a defender of humanity and, of course, the rights of humans. So I don't see any difference from what we have just coming from. It's just an extension of hostility, an extension of acrimony, and build up of tribal and ethnic sentiments, just fanning the embers of war, division, and nothing different from what, of course, where you're coming from, except that you have refused to learn from history. And history definitely will, of course, repeat itself.
With the animosity that we have in place, probably because of the elections, how do you think that we can move forward from here?
The only way you can move forward is that when resettlements are built up, people reserve the rights to, of course, withdraw. Or when the version becomes so high, people can chart a new way forward for themselves. So I wouldn't be here to speak for some ethnic nationalities, but for the one I belong to, I think naturally they have this instinct, of course, to chart the way forward when the need becomes necessary
Okay, we have P2B.
in order to preserve their own posterity, cultural heritage, and of course the rights to their life, which is a natural, endowed right, an inalienable right.
We have P2B, and also tomorrow the petition at the Supreme Court, the ruling at the Supreme Court tomorrow.
As I rightly maintain, I don't want to discuss anything bordering on that for now, and I think you should respect my position.
Opposition. Okay. One more.
Are you confused?
I'm not going to give me a sign. Give me a sign. This. Okay, Buhari seeks not to pay $556 million, 98.5 million pounds, 226 billion naira judgment debts.
It's unfortunate that I think there will be so many revelations and, of course, uncovering the atrocities and depths of cruelty, embezzlement that have created this dispensation. It is only just the future that will reveal the depth of rottenness this system or administration is identified with. Far of course, after he may have winded up or whatever you think, return to Niger Republic or anywhere, you will know the depth of destruction and damage that have been done to this system. So whatever is happening, expect them, of course, to sweep the whole Asorok and make sure that nothing is left.
Okay.
And of course, that will become the respite that will set the entire nation ablaze, because you cannot continue to give excuses why you justify your failures. And you still, of course, enjoy the logistics of the office and the privileges. You enjoy, of course, you have access to more than 3 square meal in a day. You enjoy the luxuries of your home at the comforts of the expense of the masses, while the masses of the Nigerian state, whom you have plunged into destructive economic sphere, you can imagine where, unfortunately, more than 133 million Nigerian citizens are certified to be multidimensionally poor. How many nations of the earth is up to 133 million? You might have to join.
The whole of Britain is now up to 80 million.
Including Israel and other Western world. Are they up to 133 million? You can imagine the depths of impunity, wickedness, and that such, of course, system or society should not be encouraged, of course, to continue in the interest of humanity. And for such reason, I'm advocating the immediate dissolution of this country. That is the only way to save humanity.
Okay, go and meet him. Thank you very much.
And that is my submission.
Well, thank you, go and meet him. Okay, good morning, sir. Just come to your name, sir.
My name is Ago.
Okay, are there any topics? We are talking about Buhari saying that I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure.
No. I don't have anything to say. Speak about Buhari for now, because his tenure has gone.
He has 5 days now. Anything can happen.
There's nothing can happen, my brother. Let's talk about our reality.
Okay.
Incoming, not outgoing.
Okay.
Incoming.
Handover, May 29th.
No, incoming.
Yes.
Handover, no handover. Those are ceremonies. Purpose of incoming. How long have you been nursing to come into that position? What gives you that instinct? How long? We should differentiate 2 things. Buhari as a military, Obasanjo as a military. Military have calculated politics to us. It is now, but we don't realize it. It is now that a politician to the core is coming into the government.
In the person of
Tinubu.
a politician to the core. We had the Yaradua, we had the Jonathan.
Yaradua is not a politician to the core. Ask me why.
Why?
Yaradua was my schoolmate, classmate at Victory High School.
Yaradua.
Yes.
Victory High School in Ikeja.
Ikeja here. So, they are not politicians. They're opportunists. Tinubu came in as a senator through SDP.
SDP.
Who formulated those 2 parties? NRC and SDP. The political parties we have formed is on business grounds. Military have charted politics for us in this country. And who have gotten the best of them all is Babangida. But he could not stand it because of pressure. When he came in as a senator, he didn't last for more than 6 to 9 months. They were outcasted. Now, from there he has been nursing. From there the back to democracy again. He came in as a governor. He set up a standard in Lagos State. That if you want to follow, if you want to do anything in Lagos State, you must follow this standard.
The framework.
He set up a standard, and that standard, they build a lot of capacity. In any business you get yourself involved, you go to lawsuit, beauty world. You will get something from that, give to government too. But in other states, which I have observed, the governors are not doing that way. They engulf the money themselves and build useless structures.
Orderly in River State.
The person that built a structure in River State is Amechi, coupled with this
Wiki.
what we were just trying to concentrate. Structures, what are the structures that will give revenue to the state?
Yeah.
What we're talking is
Amechi.
Amechi and Wiki, something that will bring money to the state. So along the line, when he saw that top politicians have come into the system, like Zagaban, he now mellowed down because PDP is on the ground. You know how PDP was run. Billionaires ganging up together. They will tell you yes and they will do no.
Political promises.
We all belong to those parties, those days. This is my man behind me, yes. Yes, no. Let's face the reality. But the truth is always bitter. The truth is always bitter. When now, this gentleman now have been nursing this idea how democracy will stand firm. You have to build a kingdom, multiply it with money. That's what you use Lagos and made a lot of money. When this outgoing president went to visit him in his place, he said, "My chairman, how do you come? What saw this guy?" He said, "Yes." He has a purpose, and the purpose has a right. Yes, he got it through anyway. I remember my friend out of late now. He said, "You don't allow people to read you out." Everything belongs to the party. But our system here, if you do rig out, they will rig you in. If you think this system, someone can come and change it. An individual come and change it. The only individual that can come and change the higher capacity is this man that is coming in now. Who? I'm talking. I'm not talking. This man is coming in. How? Thank you. Because he has been nursing this thing for many years. He has set up example in Lagos State. With other political parties, they build their own structures on their own. Atiku has on the board. But when Wike now saw what he did to him, Wike now blocked him. The politics now that is going to happen come as from next week, you will watch. It will become politicians, not military. Because military has ganged up politicians together, put their heads together, and make them succumb. In my state, I happen to be in Imo State for 3 good years. I left Lagos to go there to run a farm, 10 acres of land. Only to find out that it's a wasteful venture.
10 acres.
10 acres of land. Wasteful venture. They are not interested to see good things happening in that place. Your own people. Obi came as listen. What happened in Imo?
There must be consolidation around you. What's Tinubu doing in Southwest?
No. There was no election in my place, but the result was counted. But that is not the issue. The issue is the intention of this man is to remove power from the government. And you have to
we have the debt. We have debt, some trillion. We have the challenges.
Debt. We are going to move out our debts. Watch.
Talk about the Dangote refinery.
Yes, it's something that is a plus to us.
We have 4 refineries that we have not managed.
Because it's under government. It's under government. Any government is politicized.
Under Nigerian government.
It's under government. But if it is under you, you don't have your mind your business and make your profit.
Okay.
See, I take it down. See, other disease. You let's succeed.
Textile industry.
But this one, I think he's one of the largest refinery in the world.
Single largest.
He's going to reduce the cost of fuel in Nigeria and gas. He's going to reduce it.
Okay.
And the best fuel we will receive. So please let us watch, not criticize. Let us watch. If you have a vision, let's see how that vision will materialize. Yes. The only prayer is let God give him that health. Let God give him that health to do what? To manifest what is intention in reality. Yes. Age is not on him. Age is not on him. Speaking, listen, we appreciate. But what has set up?
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you for your contribution. God bless. Thank you. I have Edo be Lagos.
Edo can never be. I see.
Oga want to counter him.
Oga was, yes, I have 2 things to counter him. Oga was saying that this is the marriage by the right man.
He didn't mention
He's a
name.
real civilian. He didn't mention him. Are we afraid? I'll mention him. He said Tinubu is the right man. Are you afraid?
I said
We here, we don't die finish. We in the bus stop here, we don't die finish. We don't go die second time again. What I'm saying, I'll mention him. He said Tinubu is the right person now. He's a plus civilian. Jonathan was a pure civilian. Yaradua was a pure civilian.
Not politician.
Agreed, not politicians.
Tinubu is a core politician.
Politician will not do anything. Politician will not do anything. Already, there's a cry now. Buhari asked for more money. And the Tinubu camp are crying. Afenifere are crying. Don't grant those low. Why are they crying?
$556 million, 98.5 million pounds, 226 billion naira.
They want to pay debt.
Yes,
Which
judgment debt.
Judgment debt. For where? They should not approve that money. They should not approve that money.
No, government is in continuum.
Let the new government that will come.
What is bad if he pays the money for the new government?
How is this one going to pay? Ajakuta, has it ready now? Which they use and make noise. Is it ready? This beggar road, they say it's going to commission. Has it done it? For 8 years. Imagine. 8 years. Anyway, my name is Lucky Yaguna. I don't know Lagos. That's my title name.
Okay,
so
I think I will report to Buhari because you are one of the persons that said
Buhari should go.
Buhari that money.
Listen, don't you hear what he said? He said, when I retire, I will move to Niger.
No, if you will disturb him too much.
Whether disturb whether not disturb that Niger Republic will defend me. That statement is very wrong statement. Automatically, he's telling me that he's not a Nigerian. Yes. Why are you saying that when I retire, when you disturb me, I will run to Niger? Why?
Niger will defend him.
Niger will defend him.
Against
It's
Nigeria.
a big statement. And Afenifere, Niger Delta Forum, Odudua, and even the North, I said, President, stop that statement. It's a wrong statement. What do you mean? So, practically, they're telling us that what Napikalo is saying in prison is truth. So, somebody's come and tell me, look, let me tell you, what I have done wrong. I won't tell you lie. For 8 years, we suffer. We bring our blood. We touch our stomach. Today, you are telling us that when you leave, if anybody disturb you, that you call Niger to come and fight me. That means you are not in Nigeria. That is why you are using my resources in Niger Delta to use train to your place. A train you cannot do in Nigeria here.
No, it's a project from Kano to Niger.
To Niger. What have we benefit for Niger?
Is,
what is our benefit for Niger? That's what our benefit? Because rice is coming here. Let me tell you. He blocked our border in the southwest. And I opened the border in the north. They will bring rice from the north and package the rice and send it to southwest. And say we brought the rice for farmer. Who told you that?
Okay,
Have you seen
that's what you notice.
Oh, my brother. Go and check most of the rice we are eating. It's a foreign rice. He said I deliberate close the border to stop importation of rice. Go check
So
market.
that you can produce your own rice.
Oh, my brother, how many people go to farm? You are going to farm, you go to one army. With gun. How many people produce? Wait, how many Nigerian rice can you tell me this Nigerian rice now? Show me. Of the rice, you cannot buy it because no much for the rice. Ekpoma rice, you cannot see. Ebony rice, where is it? Is it ending up in all yellow? So what I'm saying, Buhari 8 years is zero. Tell me the road now. The road they are using to make noise. Ibadan Expressway.
Second Niger Bridge.
Today, second Niger Bridge. This morning, I listened to NTA. When they were analyzing it, the NTA man was saying, because anyway, we pay salary. He said they should go credit to Buhari. That Buhari started it. No, Buhari did not start it. In fact, Goodluck started it. Started laying pipe. And after the pipe, government said continuously. Yes, he finished it. I give you kudo. I give Jonathan the kudo. Somebody that planted it. When you plant yam generated. It might not be the one that will harvest it. Somebody will harvest it. So that will happen to Nigeria. So what I'm telling you, how many projects for 8 years have Buhari commissioned? Now that means Buhari is rushing, borrowing more money, borrowing more money. Why are you borrowing money now? Want to pay the debt?
Okay, Nigeria is going to have a new airplane by
since I was born. They say Nigeria air carrier. Now Buhari is going 5 days remaining.
That's tomorrow.
5 days. They will go arrange one Ethiopia airline and put Nigeria brand this year and say we have commissioned Nigeria plane. It's a lie. Don't mind them. Or fake. Nigeria governments are fake. Lie, don't too much. They know where they are deceiving. They are deceiving America and deceiving the UK. Because UK teaching them how to deceive the world. They are deceiving us. Which plane? How many days now? How many days? And they tell us that last month, they are going to commission more airline. My brother, I see, I just tired. When this man was saying, what is this Igbo man is telling me that I just left this place, that Messiah has come. But let me tell you, the same Messiah who brought Buhari, said Buhari is the Messiah. Today, 8 years, we are suffering it. Now it's coming.
Today, President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shettima will be conferred on GCFR and GCON.
If they like, may they confirm on GCFR. AAAA. GGGG. After all, Buhari have all these things. He cannot command fly. Buhari did not command fly. Forget this honor they are giving them. Buhari did not kill one fly. Do you know how many people died under Buhari 8 years? Go calculate it. I calculate PDP for 16 years. Calculate just 8 years. People that died.
You need to be careful.
Careful for watching you. What? Let me tell you. Hold on. Let's do it. Calculate 16 years of the PDP under PDP. I calculate 8 years for APC. You see millions of Nigerians that died under this APC. Go calculate it. Do your analysis and come back to me. I promise you, I will give you 20. I will look for 20,000 and give it to you. Go and do it. 8 years alone. 8 years. Buhari, at 16 years, you see how many people die. I talk about hunger. I talk about Boko Haram. I talk about kidnapping. I get me. Go ahead and check. You see, a lot of Nigerians are dying under Buhari tenure. Go and check. Go to General Hospital. See how people are like that, no bed, nothing.
Okay, tomorrow we have the Supreme Court petition. The ruling will be tomorrow.
What are you expecting? What is going to happen in Supreme Court? Nothing. What if they cannot televise election that all over the whole world witness and vote, and they are not telling you they cannot televise it? That means something is wrong somewhere. They have concluded. If they have televise that election, yes, I will know there is something will come up. But the moment they just said no, they know that Nigerians are waiting, the youth are waiting. So that is why they say they cannot show the whole world. Me, Kule, all of us voted. And I expect the whole world to watch. And they counted it. I get to be. Now they say no, they cannot show it to the world. So automatically, something is not somewhere. Ojoro, they do Ojoro. The election was rigged. The ring will be.
Let the court decide.
Which court? You get caught? Now Kule brother did there. With the white paper everywhere there. What can he do? He can do anything. He has collected money. He said somebody's father. See, let me tell you, they deserve insult. You know why? When your father do the right thing, you praise your father. When your father do wrong thing, you curse him because why? How can we?
Curse your father.
Let me tell you. Wait, hold on. When your father do the right thing, you praise your father. Are you getting me? Okay. I want to ask you a question now. Why Buhari saying, if I retire, if you abuse me, I will go to Niger? Because you know you don't do well. If Buhari have done well, yeah, you can beat his chest. Say I'm going. I mean, good luck. Good luck. Say you are going to miss me. You are going to remember me. Now Buhari say, if I leave, you disturb me, I will run go to my village, Niger.
No, he didn't say my village.
Oh, what is village?
He has good relationship with Niger Republic.
Oh my God! You mean say I cannot stay for Daura? He built a glass house. You mean he cannot stay for Niger Delta?
You supported Atiku at the point in time. Where was Atiku before the election? Where was his base?
Election was rigged.
Before the election, where was his base? Atiku.
He used to travel to Saudi Arabia.
Is it Dubai or Saudi Arabia?
He used to travel to Saudi Arabia.
So what is there when
Saudi Arabia or Dubai? I don't know. He traveled. That's it. No, this one is different. He said, if I retire, good Lord retire, go to Bayelsa. Obasanjo retire, go to Ogun State. Yar'Adua died. I get me? Now he said, if I retire and you disturb me, I will go to my base, which is the Niger Republic, and they will defend me. Yes. What does statement mean? That means not a Nigeria. Paris is not a Nigeria. A foreigner came to rule us. Pack our money to Niger. And Niyi, Kula, we come up and defending what they don't know is wrong. See, today, we have left behind nothing. No food, no money, no photo, no transport.
Let's talk about yam. Let's talk about yam.
Which yam? Where's yam? Where's the yam? Where's the tomatoes?
So, as Minister of Yam now,
which minister? If Pastor Koyamu,
I will give Mr. Matthew that post.
Listen to me. Are you aware the statement Pastor Koyamu make? He's turning around. Now he's turning around now. Everything turning around. Everything turning around for my good. You know, when Pastor Koyamu was there, he was President Buhari. Today now, Pastor Koyamu is turning around against Buhari. Everything turning around, everything turning around. Let me tell you something. When the time comes, all what Buhari did, they will expose him. And they have started. Koyamu have started.
Okay.
So, if they are asking me about yam, ask Kule, where has he? Somebody was asking me that I should go to farm. I asked a question, sir. No, yeah. Kule brother was asking me, why can't you go to farm in Edo State? Let me tell you. In our Edo State, we are known for hard work. Are you getting me? Now, how can you go to farm where you have kidnapper everywhere? You wanted to kidnap me? So, thank you very much, my brother who are watching me. And thank you, my brother. I am saying, Buhari, we don't need you. You are not used to us. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much. This your last guest, man.
The election is causing animosity among people.
Seriously,
I don't know what is the way forward. How can we deal with it, address this animosity?
There's nothing.
I know there's something happening at the background. People are just
yes, the only way for me, if you ask me, the only way to address the animosity is for the government to do what is right and give the people.
It's in the hands of the government.
Yes, it's the hand of the government is 80 to
100% involved in any animosity you see the citizens perpetrating currently.
Is it the government that says that I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure?
Because they know they've stolen the mandate of the people. They want to put it, Buhari has done virtually almost nothing. And what he's trying to do now, he wants to look at someone who can actually cover the mess he has done. That's why it's there, trying. That's why the pressure is there. Because right now, when you look at it, the people are no longer sleeping. The people are no longer comfortable. They are no longer confident about what the government is doing. And therefore, that is why the pressure, because a lot of promises has not been met. Are you getting it? So therefore, what they are trying to do now is like to see how they can force people to like what they've done for some while. But it is almost impossible. You can't do that when it's almost done. Okay, so we are expecting new government.
Okay, today GCFR, GCON will be conferred on Bola.
Yes. Let's see how it goes. According to
Grand Commander of the
Grand
Niger.
Commander Niger.
And GCON on
GCON, yes, on Shetima, right? And GCFR on
Tinubu.
The president-elect or elect.
Are you not seeing something around that?
Yes, of course, there's something fishy. I just told you, I said the current government that is leaving knows that they've not done well. And therefore, in order to clean their mess or cover what is actually oozing, they need to bring in some folds that will support what they want or their own idea or their ideology. That is what they are doing. They are not patriotic. That is why I said what I just told you now.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have Oluwawan of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Oluwawan.
Listen, what's happening?
What's up, man?
I've been here since
I need the West Side talk this morning.
the language now is 90 time today.
5 days ago.
Yeah, they are out to borrow the whole money.
Any Kasala boss.
They
collect.
They are confirmed thief. You want to buy them money before they leave. I will need borrow 3 sets of money. One is
$556 million. $98 million pounds.
Buhari and the co-worker, they are thieves. They have thief Nigeria a lot. So we just give God the glory that they are going on Monday.
This is your 100 naira that you pay for.
Buhari is supposed to pay, I'm supposed to double that 100 naira for how many years now? Almost trillion, but he's a criminal, he's a fraudster. Let him go to Nigeria.
Okay, that's him the money.
Let him go. Let us have a sign of relief. A new government is coming. A new government entirely.
In the person of
Jagaba is different from him. His thinking is different from Buhari thinking. Buhari thinking is not relevant thinking. It's a criminality thinking.
Mr. Integrity.
It's a criminal. Injury time, you are borrowing trillion. What are we going to do with the money? We want to leave more debt. So Buhari should go home and rest.
Yeah, he said I'm battling to cope with last-minute pressure.
It's a criminal. That's why you have pressure. What is mean pressure? Let it take a flight to Daura or to Niger Republic. Buhari language, we have been hearing it and we are tired. And we give God the glory. We are among the survivor of the casualties under Buhari. We give God the glory because we are among the survivor under the casualties of Buhari. But Buhari is a motherfucking president. He killed many people now. Under him, no village, no wicked. Under Buhari, no village in Nigeria does not witness demonic mass killing attack. Run away from your home. Run away from how many villages still today under the black beret of Haram. No more farm, no more food, no more anything. So you have to go. You have to go.
We have a Nigeria new airplane to fly in by Friday. That's from Minister of Aviation.
Flying by Friday. Where was the place in all those years? You see, when you make a statement, try to make a reliable statement that many people will hear and be happy. Flying, as if going to fly back. You come outside as a minister, you are making language that is not productive. Criminal talk. Say Nigeria plane will fly. How many years where they when they fly come? All of them supposed to be prosecuted and jailed.
Can you name names?
Name? That is minister. The minister, his name. What is his name? Sirika. What is that name? It's a criminal name. Sirika. Say plane will fly, come. Fly, go. Where is they when they fly, come? That one I talk.
Oluwawan, give them the language.
Now bullshit talk in the talk. So let them pack their baggage and go. We don't tire to carry any more of their shit. You're welcome.
Thank you. I have Mr. Kule. Mr. Kule,
Good morning.
you have been sweating all this while.
It's heat, man. It's heat everywhere. It's heat. It's heat. I can't wait.
5 days ago.
Yeah.
Let's look at Buhari seeking to not to pay $556 million, 98 million pounds, 226 billion naira. Judgment debt.
You see, that judgment debt. Huh? I don't even, what I'm waiting for. You say 5 days to go for the inauguration. 4 days to go for my home birthday, right? What I'm thinking, I'm not thinking about Buhari so that I will not have up my own.
We have 77 trillion naira already, and it's going to get to 80 trillion. And you are saying somebody is making things difficult for the next government. And you are saying he's not.
Nobody will honor that loan again.
Who told you?
The
$800 million.
They gave it to him, actually.
It's a loan from the World Bank.
Loan. So what he may be the one to answer.
If they are not going to honor
he may be to want to answer for the money, for the expenditure.
The Obasanjo answer was $16 billion.
And that is when we have, they don't start from Obasanjo, they can start from his own head. When you are giving excuses, the Obasanjo did this thing, we will not move. We will not move from where we are.
You look at history, in the history of this country,
how many
former head of states have been.
And we must start from someone.
And this government, incoming government,
it can, yes, definitely,
has the willpower.
EFCC has to have
has the no, not has to.
Yes.
You think this incoming government has the willpower?
That is when we have to hold on to power. We have to hold on to that power. But now it is a time to do the needful. Forget about somebody appoints.
Power has corruption allegation.
Yes, that corruption allegation he has now. Let him waive that what's it called? Immunity aside. He doesn't even have immunity. So what I'm saying now is that Barra, he should throw the jab at the presidency that this money
that appointed him. I'm asking you.
These are you journalists at times. You had up to.
I'm asking. You know what I'm asking?
We said somebody.
You said something. That's why I'm asking you that question.
We need to push him to heart. Barra belongs to us. Barra is just like a shepherd, a watchdog for us, for him to be monitoring the looting of our money, Commonwealth money. So Barra should be answerable to us. Anybody can appoint him, but it should be answerable to the masses of the Federal Republic.
Okay, let's move on to those that are involved in the electoral malpractices.
The Americans, the Western world said they are going to ban them from the.
In Nigeria, what is Nigeria going to do?
In Nigeria now.
What do you expect?
In Nigeria now, that means you pack nearly all the politicians. You pack nearly all the politicians. Tell me one politician that comes to power without rigging. In Nigeria here.
Abiola
come to power without rigging. Did Abiola spend money to
What is rigging? What is rigging?
Induce people. When you induce people to vote, it's part of rigging. Mind you.
No, that's not rigging.
It's part of when you induce people to vote.
That
what do you call them?
That can be malpractice, but not rigging.
What is rigging?
We want to establish what's the difference between rigging and electoral malpractice.
Rigging is when you manipulate the results of the
results,
election.
yes.
How many of them go to your state? Were you in your state? Were you in Abia when the voting was?
No, I wasn't there.
Which one of them did not manipulate?
I was in
Go
Lagos.
to Rivers. Which one of them did not manipulate?
I was in Lagos.
Go to Igbo. Which one of them did not manipulate?
I was in Lagos.
You are even saying, how can a third position come to be first, right? I think that's the magic we want
that happened in Imo State.
To experiment that, yes, that happened in Imo State. So maybe Obi himself.
No, my question is, what should be the punishment? What do you think it should be done to electoral offenders?
That is where you now go back to your constitution. You now lay those, the punishment there. That if you rig election, you are bound to spend like 20 years in prison. 20 years old, without any amnesty, without any, we must make somebody a scapegoat in this country before other kind. China now, if you see 1 naira, if you see 1 yen, you are in for it. Either they hang you, either they shoot you, either they electrocute you. So we need that policy in Nigeria. If not, our politicians will still carry on with their waywardness about the Buhari issue that is collecting money, collecting loan, collecting. I'm still telling you, this is when it's only power, right, that can do that.
No, not only power.
It's only
ICPC is there.
ICPC is there, but power, which is the watchdog
which is
The IG of police there.
IG. If power,
DSS is there.
if power did not initiate corruption on, the presidency, the IG has nothing to say. It's only when power, initiate the process of corruption against the government in power, that is when they will now order IG will now come in. He can now seek the help of the IG to help him to arrest the president, right? That's the normal duty of police that they should, but they will tell you these people are corrupt. You can see what they did to Saraki then. When the Saraki was wanted, they declared him that he must appear. He did not want to appear. What did they do now? They sent police to, mopo everything to surround his house. So that's how they can do that for any president that go wayward. You just find police. When Keyato, or what's it called, Keyama, or what's it?
Abba
Kyari. What's it called? Did they quiz the current Mapufosa, or what's it called? Mapufosa of what's it called? South Africa.
South Africa, yeah.
It was squeezed now by the police just of this. They said they found some money inside his, his swamp. So that is a country that works. Why can't we be allowing all these leaders to go away with the excessivity? And it's not supposed to be. That's why we really need that constitution to be, to be what comes, to be what comes.
Looking at the House of Reps, the instruments, those that are coming together, do you think you are going to have a formidable 10th National Assembly?
I think it's going to be good for the incoming democracy we have now. It's going to be good for it. We have a vibrant house as it is now, because when you combine the opposition together, they are more than they have the majority. We call them.
That's just only in the Senate.
In the House. I'm telling you, the opposition has the majority
in reps.
In reps,
not Senate.
Not Senate. So for Senate, the power that the government in power,
the incumbent.
That's the incumbent government has the majority. So I don't know. Thank God, it's like the political terrain now is drifting towards what is happening in America. America too. The House occupied the majority. The opposition occupied the House.
That's the Republican.
The United States, they are the Republican. While Democrats occupy the Senate. So it's more or less a replica of what is going on now, and it's going to be a good movie or a good, issues to watch, because I know there will still be crisis.
Okay, happy birthday.
There will be the crisis ahead. Yeah, thank you, my brother. Wadagba. Because half a century.
Please turn up for Mr. Kunle. Turn up. Mr. Kunle's fans, turn up for Mr. Kunle. On the 28th will be his birthday. So it's your brother. Turn up. Yeah, I'll turn up for him also.
Congrats, my boy. May you live long.
We have canopy here.
This tenure of Asiwaju will favor us, me and you. And any other person that is ready to support
Let's not lick us.
will do well. But if you wish Asiwaju death, may you witness
what you
it
wish
before
Asiwaju will go back
That's
to
just it. So if you wish him evil, you see evil. If you wish him good, you see good.
And let your birthday bring good luck to Asiwaju.
To declare robots and Tony, you people are wishing for war. You are wishing for war in Nigeria. You cowards. You are in America or USA. You are saying war should happen here. Why not come down here and say such words? Listen, I am a proud Nigerian, and I will protect this country with the last blood in my body. If you are truly a Nigerian, you will not run out. Okay? You will come back here and say such words. You are on that comment section saying that if the court rules otherwise. Okay, is it Obi that is the right choice, or is it Atiku? You don't know how the court will rule. In whichever way the court rules is the right thing. So you don't try to oppress the judiciary. You don't try to molest the judiciary. All right, let me tell you one more thing. The Supreme Court is a policy-making institution. They will not take any judgment that will bring Nigeria to its knees. All right? For your information, just in case you don't have eyes and you don't have ears, Tinubu has just been conferred the GCFR. His vice has been conferred the GCON. So for those who are supporting Obi, I want to advise you to start preparing for 2027. All right? But if the court rules otherwise, So be it. All right. So let's go to the topic of the day. Good morning.
He has been confirmed with GCON. I thought it's today.
It has been confirmed this
Already.
morning. This morning, I was watching the show before I came to this.
Okay,
program.
let's move on. We have Buhari. I don't know. I'm battling to cope with last minute pressure.
Well, I want to believe every one of us is actually battling to cope with the last minute. Buhari is actually spending on that seat. I believe you are one of those people that is anxious to see Buhari leave that seat. I mean, there's an article that the article was titled "Bye Bye to Jati Jati." Do you know what that means? That means bye bye to.
It's a song already.
You know, it's a song that we sing in the church. It's like a deliverance, song. Like when we appreciate God for delivering us from calamity. However, we cannot exonerate ourselves because we all voted en masse.
Part of it.
We've all voted en masse for Buhari 2015. I could remember how people were jubilating. People were celebrating.
Say Baba.
But you know what? We Nigerians, we hate to take ourselves accountable. And this is more reason why we are where we are today. Declan Robert, I don't know which state you are from, but let me
It's not
no,
the point
I
of,
am holding him accountable and his other people that think alike. Declan Robert and Tony, I don't know where you are from, but I want you to tell me how far your state government is doing. Are you aware that your state government, they collect state security votes? The same thing that wanted to happen to Oyo State happened to Benue, and they were successful when it comes to what? Banditry. That was supposed to happen in Rivers State, but you saw how Wike was able to tackle it. In the East, one of the states that stands out is Ebonyi. They have been able to tackle it. Just, I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago, there was a groundbreaking for the railway project of David Umahi that would be carried upon by Iwan Free. When people are doing well, when people are trying to be forward thinking, some people who are so pedestal in their thinking, who believe that all they think about is bread. Okay, they just want to eat by bread alone. That's all they care. And this is why they keep clamoring for PDP. A PDP who did not develop the critical infrastructure, all they kept doing was to give us our future to eat. PDP subsidized everything right from petrol to pure water. Do you think great nations were built like that? Let me tell you a story. I don't know if you have read it. The stories of the American robber barons. Americans of the robber barons, you have people like Andrew Carnegie. Okay?
Yeah.
You have John K. Kennedy. All right? You have Rockefeller.
You didn't mention the Rothschild.
The Rothschild. Those are the finance gurus. Then we have the J.P. Morgan, John Piopet. J.P. Morgan, one time in his life, single-handedly financed America when they were facing the First World War. These were private entities. Instead of people like Declan Robert to be appreciative of Dangote, they come here and
have refineries that
they come
working.
here, listen good. Listen, people should learn to separate issues. God gave you brains, and your brains has two sides. You have the left part of your brain, and then you have the right part of your brain. America is what it is today because the private entities, those people that I mentioned, they were the ones of the agent of the modern America you see today. Carnegie was one time the richest man. This man, Rockefeller, monopolized the whole of oil industry. They experienced a massive astronomical growth in the oil sector. But the government came in to regularize it. They told him to split it into what we have today, like Shell, Chevron. It was one single, I think, Capital Oil or something. There was a name for it. It was just owned by one person before. They experienced so much growth, but it got to a time, the government reduced that power.
So what should we
today?
Next question. What should we do to those 4 refineries? Now we have Dangote.
I am separating issues. All right? I am separating issues. Today, Muhammad Buhari signed one of the most important bills, which is now an act, which is the PIA. I don't know, have you even read it?
I've read it.
Do you know the importance of the PIA?
PIA you have is deregulating.
Do you know what deregulating means? That means everybody has access to actually. Last 2 years, 38 people got license to build refinery.
We have the power projects for states.
That is one of the acts he just signed. I am telling you that last 2 years, over 38 persons got licensed to build their own refineries. As of today, BUA is building his own refinery in Akwa Ibom. The question is, do you believe in your country whereby you can invest in it? That's the point. The government will not be exonerated. Yes, they have failed in their own part. But I have said something. We are operating a capitalist economy. If you compare this Nigeria with Dubai, Dubai is not practicing what we call capitalist economy.
Oligarch or monarchy.
They are, yes. You get the point. Theirs is like a family business. The same thing applies to Saudi Arabia. You can even say the same thing applies to UK partially. But you see in America, America is a full-blown capitalist economy. A person like Elon Musk enjoys on an annual basis tax credits. Jeff Bezos enjoys what we call massive tax credit because of the massive employment he gives to American citizens. I don't understand some people they will claim to be in diaspora, but they don't appear to have what we call common sense. The question is, we need more people to go into that oil sector. Just as we have Olumelu pushing so hard in the power sector, a person like Otedola pushing so hard in the power sector. We understand our government have failed us because, you know why? Because in government, most of the time, favoritism sets in. They don't work with meritocracy. What they do is, this one are my brother. So everything has to be what? The private entities need to come in. You understand? The private entities need to come in. So Buhari saying that he's facing the pressure. I am equally facing the pressure. I can't wait for Buhari to win.
Okay, how does it reflect on the life of the ordinary Nigerian? All these things you said, wonderful. How does it reflect? For the past 8 years, how does it reflect on the life of ordinary Nigerian?
What? Is it the Buhari administration? Or is it Asiwaju that is coming in? I need to know.
The Asiwaju coming in, let's leave Buhari alone. That guy is
okay, how it will, because he has not started.
How is it going to reflect? Yeah.
Now, the best sample size that I can use to predict Asiwaju's administration is Lagos State. The only reason why you are now in Lagos State is because Lagos State has made us prosperous.
Opportunities.
You don't say welcome to Lagos, you say this is Lagos. Because you know when you get to Lagos, even the common cart pusher, even the common iron seller, even the common bike man gets to become wealthy, than he was before he came down here. Now, we cannot tell the story of Lagos State without speaking of Asiwaju Bola. As of today, we know that the most popular, the most famous Lagos State governor is unarguably Asiwaju Bola. Do you want to argue that? Why everybody is so proud of Lagos is because of that influence he has on Lagos State. I don't know if you have actually gone to your hometown, but I have gone to my hometown. When people ask me where am I coming from, if I tell them Lagos State, they start looking at me like I am some kind of a superhuman. Like, Lagos State, Ekolatiwa. You go back to your village, and they should hear that Christians just came out from Lagos.
You are putting me on the spot now.
No. This is what happened. We are discussing as Nigerians. You don't have to hide anything, my brother.
Of course, when you go to the village,
when they hear you that, look at my camera. Our cameraman is laughing. You just find yourself, just go to any others. Even if you go to River State, because after Lagos, I think Abuja, the rivers. Even when you go there, because they will expect more from you. The expectation is you don't see. I mean, you are here. You are ahead of them. You understand? There was a man actually gave us that self-pride, and that was why I was so kind of a little bit sad when I saw people castigating Tiamiyu. This is that guy that talked about the UK ban. I was. I know. I was a little bit kind of disappointed, especially people who are abroad. because I expected them to say that yes, we come to UK, but we are expanding your economy. We Africans, we are culture. I am worried. I came from my MSc. I expect my wife to stay down here because everything that we are doing there is not for free, and there is no illegality in that, in that move. But what I saw is everybody now started, cowering. Everybody became so timid. Everybody got scared. Hey, this guy don't stop, don't close our chance. UK, they're not born UK. We may try that shit with Indians or Chinese. Are you aware that the Americans are even now one of the days they are scouting for Indians to come and manage their companies? The Indians are not smarter than us, but the problem is we have lost our self-confidence. You don't know, we have lost our self-confidence, our self-worth, and this is why I so much love Ashiwaju, because this is a man who sees himself, he has that self-pride, and he displays it. And you will see it in his aura that I know my worth. I know what I have done. He said, I will want to compete with Russia. Everybody laughed. But that is because majority of those people that don't support him have lost their self-confidence, like Nigeria will never be anything. And that is why I told you that the power of affirmation is the number one key to success. And I saw Obi started implementing just recently.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been conferred GCFR and also Shetima GCON today in Abuja by the federal government, also the President Muhammadu Buhari. Okay, please click on the like button and help us, share the program. For now, we'll bring the program to an end till tomorrow for another exciting and wonderful edition of the program, Bystanders and Newsstands. I'm Christian Shuku. God bless you, Mr. Kayode Egbo. You will live long. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.